good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Truth Conductor Show. Um, Hope everybody had a wonderful Sunday, first day of the week. Hey, y'all walking around here like this the Sabbath, and this is the first day of the week on your calendar. You ain't paying attention to your calendar, but you calling this the Sabbath day. So give me a break, will you? Um, but the question is, what value are you bringing to whatever situation you're in? Let me ask that question again. What value? I ain't talking about sex, okay, or some foolishness. But what value are you bringing to whatever situation you find yourself in? Even if it's some adversity, you still have some value to bring. But see, most folk get caught up in what they're going through and not really being proactive, looking for solutions, looking for different answers. See, because you got to realize, see, we were trained to be dependent. That's why they told you, go to school, get you a good education to get you a good job. They didn't tell you, go to school, get you a good education, work for yourself. See, now when you start working for yourself, you're now not dependent on the situation, and you have to learn how to create value wherever you are. You know, most folks, and see, like when you create value, it ain't the same when you ain't there. Let me say that again. When you create value, it ain't the same when you're not there. See, things are not as smooth when you're not there, when you create value. And see, a lot of people sit back and complain and moan and groan, but they don't be working on the value that they're bringing to a situation. And I don't care what you're going through. You got some, man, even if you're homeless and somebody happened to give you a place to stay, you ain't got no job, but you sure can keep it clean. You can definitely keep it clean. You can keep it organized. Rather than just laying up on your butt sleeping. You got some, see, what's your value? And because a lot of y'all don't think like that, most of the time you feel like you ain't worth nothing. But everybody's worth something. Let me say that again. Everybody's worth something. What's your value? What are you bringing to the table? And you need to think about that. Hey, Ed, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining me, brother. Long time. How you been? But that's all. Check your value, man. See, when you're working on your value, you ain't got time to worry about what somebody else is doing. Oh, let me say that again. Man, when you working on your value, you ain't got time worrying about what somebody else saying or doing and the gossip and all that other stuff. Because you on a mission. You trying to achieve something. You see, and you create value with your word. Say what you mean what you say. That's how you're gonna create value, because you can keep your word. And right now, most folk can't even keep their word. They can't keep their word. They'll tell you anything to appease you. But when the rubber hits the road, they can't live up to it. They start coming up with all kind of excuses. What's your value you bring into the table? And a lot of y'all need to sit down, and I'm talking about outside of sex. Anybody can be a good screw, but if you ain't got nothing else going for you but sex, eventually people gonna get tired of that because it's not fulfilled. They want more. So what is your value? What are you bringing to the table? And this is something that you really have to be honest with yourself about. See, you can't lie to yourself about this. And some of y'all, man, are good at some stuff. But you think because you good at it, anybody can do it. But they can't do it like you. What's your value? What are you bringing to the table? And that's what you need to start being honest with yourself. Man, what are you bringing to the table? You know what? See, like you know what are you bringing to the table? Creativity. That's what I'm bringing. I'm bringing creativity. I'm probably one of the most. Oh snap! Bam! My man Everett. Boy, y'all heard that? You heard that money drop? Man, thank you, brother. Thank you. My man Everett just sent me $100. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. Man, good, man, good, man, good, good. Boy, you dropping them videos like crazy, man. One day I'm gonna be like you. I'm gonna be able to drop them videos just like that. Man, y'all check out Everett Overton. Check him out. Okay, he ain't for everybody. Let me say that again. Okay, all right. He ain't for everybody. So don't go in there, look at me. He ain't for everybody because he ain't gonna bite his tongue and he gonna tell you like it is. And if you one of them people that you can't handle that, then you don't need to go around and pay attention to him because you might get your feelings hurt. But seriously, man, let's get back. What's that? What value? What are you bringing? What are you bringing to the table? And see, and now when you know what you're bringing to the table, now you can better judge by what kind of situation you want to put yourself in, because you know what you got coming to the table. And if you see a situation that's not compatible with what you bringing to the table, then you bypass that. You save yourself some headache, some worry. You really do. And that's what you got to be honest, man. What are you bringing to the table? What are you bringing to the table? Stop worrying about what somebody else is or is not doing. What are you bringing to the table? And that's my question for the day. Man, y'all have a good one. Man, Everett, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. See you later.